There are many problems present in today's world. Global tensions are high and new issues seem to pop up every day. But we live in a world where even the simplest things are in danger, in a world where our every breath is at risk. Air pollution and carbon emissions have become a global crisis. The consequences of our past actions and our present endeavors have become all but too clear, and the fate of planet Earth hangs in the balance. You can ignore the effects of carbon emissions no longer. According to an article published through Oregon State University, atmospheric CO2 has increased 40% since the dawn of the industrial age, contributing heavily to a warming planet. Industrial smokestacks and factories are also a huge contributor to carbon emissions. Carbon that was once sucked out of the atmosphere and slowly returned through natural means is now being sent back into the atmosphere at unprecedented rates due to the burning of fossil fuels. Another large contributor to carbon emissions is that of deforestation. An article by the Environmental Defense Fund states that tropical deforestation contributes about 20% of annual global greenhouse gas (GHG) emissions, and reducing it will be necessary to avoid dangerous climate change. Carbon emissions are the main contributor to global warming and climate change. A large percent of the polar ice caps have melted away and sea levels have reached an all-time high in recent history. The future may look dark and clouded due to carbon emissions, but there is hope that lies within each and every one of us. Everyone has the power to change the future simply by making small changes in everyday life. Simple acts that take the smallest bit of consideration make the biggest difference in the grand scheme of reducing carbon emissions. Things like carpooling, using public transportation, walking or biking instead of driving have a significant impact. Some might argue that making those small changes would not even make a difference in the massive global problem that is carbon emissions. And to that I say you are thinking too small. All global problems start at the local level in the past and grow into the issues of today. It is only with the help of these local solutions, along with a change in heart, that we can save our planet from doom, because the issue of carbon emissions and global warming does not discriminate on its victims. It is a cruel fate that can only be stopped with the combined efforts of everyone around the world, starting with you. Join the fight against air pollution and carbon emissions, and together we can build a sustainable future and ensure our planet remains a beautiful, thriving home for all to enjoy. Work harder to breathe easier.